Hi, everybody. Welcome to English Digest. I'm Tom.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Welcome to our TOEIC unit for the month of June. And, of course, this is graduation season.
Yeah.
Lots of people are graduating from various educational institutions, whether it's junior high or high school or university or technical school or whatever. And it's appropriate to give the graduate a gift. And that's what the conversation is all about today.
It's kind of a fun time. Everybody's excited to finally be finished with school. And it's summertime, and we all like to celebrate when people achieve things. And so this is a great achievement to actually finish school. So we're going to talk about this, and you're going to learn some really good words. Of course, they're part of the TOEIC test. So let's get started.
Good morning. This is Austin from Fran's Flower Shop. How can I help you today?
Hi, Austin. I was hoping to place an order for a graduation ceremony. My friend will be graduating from high school next Friday. Do you have any bouquets that are available for delivery that day?
We can certainly accommodate you. May I suggest a bouquet of roses, peonies, and hydrangeas as a suitable congratulatory gesture for the graduate?
That's spectacular. She adores those flowers. Are there any sentimental gifts that I could include with the bouquet?
Absolutely. To make the gift extra special, we offer add-ons such as chocolates, teddy bears, and even some jewelry options.
Those are all excellent options. I'll have to think about which gift I want to include. One more thing. I don't want a generic card. Can I customize a graduation card and attach it to the bouquet?
Sure. We can definitely do that for you. Could you send us a descriptive email once you've selected a gift and decided what you would like to have written on the card? Then I can provide you with a proper price quotation.
Of course. I'll write an email and send it to you within the next hour or so. Thank you so much for your prompt assistance today.
It's my pleasure. Congratulations to your friend on her graduation, and I hope we can help to make it a memorable day.
Okay, guys, we're going to be trying to find the perfect graduation gift or present for someone who's just graduated from school. I guess here, maybe they celebrate high school graduations. Do they celebrate junior high school graduations?
Well, there's a ceremony.
Or elementary school graduations?
Yeah, of course, I've had that experience before. Even
fun.
Kindergartens have graduation ceremonies.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know how often gifts are given. But I guess for college, university, or
That's
even
the big
high
thing.
school, you probably might receive some sorts of gifts. I don't think my daughter got a gift from anybody for high school graduation, but she's certainly going to get one for university graduation.
Yeah.
But when that happens, of course, you want to give the graduate a gift. So you're finding the perfect graduation present or gift. Those are the same thing. And this is a phone call. So Austin answers the phone. He says, "Good morning. This is Austin from Fran's Flower Shop. How can I help you today?" So yes, indeed, if you work at a business, sometimes it's pretty professional to say all these things when you answer the phone. Good morning, this is Austin from Fran's Flower Shop. How can I help you today? It might seem kind of long, but at least it's more polite than saying, "Hello, what do you want?"
It sure is more polite. And you want to identify your place of business. Sometimes people dial the wrong number, but they would know immediately they'd dial the right number if you say Fran's Flower Shop. And of course, you're going to ask them how you can help them. So Zoe is the customer, and she tells Austin, who works there, what she was hoping to do. She wants to place an order for a graduation ceremony. Ceremony is kind of a formal gathering where you celebrate something. It could be a wedding ceremony or an anniversary party. But this is a graduation ceremony. It's kind of formal. When I graduated from high school and college, I remember we had special robes we wore and caps on our heads. I grew up in America, and we didn't have a kindergarten graduation ceremony or even an elementary school or junior high ceremony. But I think anytime you have a chance to celebrate something, do it. It's kind of fun. And who doesn't like to celebrate? Well, Zoe wants to give a gift to her friend. She says her friend's graduating from high school next Friday. So she asks if they have any bouquets, or you can pronounce this word bouquet or bouquet. It's a French word. That's why we don't say the T at the end, and it's kind of weird. We apologize, but English has words from all different sorts of languages. We have some German words, some French words, some Spanish words. We have words from most languages that we've adopted. So you can choose the way you want to pronounce this, bouquet or bouquet. But it's just a group of flowers that you put together. It's nicely arranged, and then you present them to someone. They could just have a ribbon around them, or maybe they've put them into what we call a vase, and, they look beautiful on a table.
Indeed. So that's what she wants to do, give her friend a gift. But she wants some suggestions and in terms of what kind of bouquets are available. And Austin says, well, we can certainly accommodate you. To accommodate just means to do things that the person wants in order to fulfill their wishes. You want us to prepare a bouquet of flowers for you? Well, we can do that for you. We can accommodate you. Accommodate could also mean to give someone a place to stay. If they're, from out of town and they don't have a hotel or something, well, I'm going to accommodate you. You can stay in the guest room here. And then Austin goes on to say, may I suggest a bouquet of roses, peonies, and hydrangeas as a suitable congratulatory gesture for the graduate. Okay, so these are different kinds of flowers. I know what roses are, and I probably could identify peonies from a picture, but I'm not sure I know what hydrangeas are. That's a kind of flower, and you put them all together in a bouquet.
I just got some flowers for a friend of mine. It was her birthday, and I was at the flower market on Jianguo, and I can tell them at least one type of hydrangea that we sell here in Taiwan. We have lots of hydrangeas in Taiwan. They grow well here because it's humid. They get lots of water. But the Chinese for the one I bought her was called a butterfly hydrangea, which is 蝴蝶绣球.
Okay.
So you probably have seen some of these. I'm sure people listening have seen a lot of different kinds of hydrangeas. I think a good time to go see flowers and flower shows in Taiwan would be March. It's a wonderful time to go out and see all the beautiful spring flowers. Well, he has some suggestions for her. He thinks these type of flowers are suitable, or really they would fit this type of gesture. It's a congratulatory gesture. Gesture is some sort of sign. You can make a gesture through words that you write or use your hand or body to make a gesture. Congratulatory just means a type of congratulations to somebody. Congratulatory is an adjective, though, and not a noun. So congratulations is a noun, and congratulatory is the adjective.
That's right. To congratulate is the verb. And of course, when somebody accomplishes something, you can say, oh, congratulations. I heard you and Joe are getting married. Congratulations. And so this is a congratulatory gesture for the graduate. And Zoe is happy about that. She says, that's spectacular. That's wonderful. That's fantastic. She adores those flowers. So that means her friend really likes those kinds of flowers, the three types of flowers that Austin mentioned. And then she goes on with another question. She says, are there any sentimental gifts that I could include with the bouquet? Now, if something's sentimental, it has to do with the emotions. Sometimes too many of those emotions. You might accuse someone of being overly sentimental. Oh, you cry at anything. You cry even during a sad scene in a movie. Boy, you're really sentimental.
I've cried at some television commercials.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, if you're sentimental, you feel warm and fuzzy about different things that you see. Or if you're a sentimental person, you'll perhaps remember special dates in your relationship and want to celebrate those. It's good to be sentimental. It's not bad if you're not, but it's nice. So, are there any sentimental gifts that I could include with a bouquet? So, again, Tom just was expressing how if you're sentimental, you have a lot of feelings. They're feelings of tenderness or nostalgia, looking back in the past, sentimental, or maybe even sadness for times that you had with a friend that are gone. You're no longer living in the same country. So sentimental would be, I want to let her know that I'm proud of her. So what are these other kinds of gifts? Well, Austin says, yes, we do. We have sentimental gifts, absolutely. So to make the gift extra special, he says we offer add-ons. Add-ons are extras. So you perhaps have been online and wanted to order something, and suddenly the screen pops up and it says, oh, we have extra things you can add on to your order. Add on would be a verb phrase. If you separate those two words, add on is the noun form of that. So what are these add-ons? Well, you could get some chocolates for her, a box of chocolates. Teddy bears are popular. You could even add some jewelry.
Right, they have some jewelry options, maybe some gemstones, probably not too expensive ones. I don't think you can expect to see a diamond on a bouquet of flowers, but those are some of the options that they offer, those add-ons, extra things like types of chocolate, little teddy bears, and even some jewelry. Those are all excellent options. That's what Zoe says in response to what Austin said, the options for the add-ons. And then she says, I'll have to think about which gift I want to include. Okay, so yes, indeed, she probably was not aware of those add-ons, so she needs to think it over before she makes a final decision. And then she says, one more thing. I have another question I'd like to ask you. I don't want a generic card.
Yeah.
Can I customize a graduation card and attach it to the bouquet? Now, if something's generic, it's standard, okay? So they probably sell these cards that say, congratulations on your graduation, and that's it, okay? It's not really a personalized message. It's a general message that can apply to anyone. Happy anniversary, happy birthday, congratulations on your graduation or whatever. That would be a generic card. She wants it customized. She wants it written to apply to her friend more specifically.
Yeah, if it's customized, it would have some things like with her name in there, maybe the school she went to, her age, who knows, or something she really loves that not everybody in particular would be attracted to. So you can customize things. That's always really important. Instead of just buying a card off the store shelf, signing your name and then giving it to them, I will often write a note about why I love them or why I'm giving them this gift or how proud I am of someone, and then attach it to the bouquet, which one you want to say. And Austin says, sure, we can definitely do that for you. Definitely means you're very sure about something. There's absolutely no question. You can definitely do it without a doubt. It's something that you can give them or offer them or get it done. Definitely. I'm definitely going to your party this weekend. Don't worry. I'm not going to flake out last minute. If you flake out, it means you tell someone you're going to do something and then you break your promise. That's flaking out, flake out. No one likes flakes.
Right, so they can definitely do that for her. And then Austin has a request. Could you send us a descriptive email once you've selected a gift and decided what you would like to have written on the card? So they're still going to customize the card for her, but Austin and his coworkers need to know exactly what she wants to say. And they might, write it up by hand using calligraphy or something like that. So he wants her to send him a descriptive email. If something's descriptive, it describes something. So he wants more specifics. What kind of ink do you want on the card? What colors do you want? What font do you want? How big do you want the letters, etc., etc.? Yeah, give us those descriptions. Give us those details.
Right. I'm sure some of our listeners have ordered flowers for someone in the past. And if you're on the phone or on the internet, they'll often ask you to write a little message. Is there any personal message? We're calling it customized here, but you can also say personalized, something that only applies to that person, makes it more... I don't know, it makes it more special for someone who's getting it. So they'll often ask you to write your message so that they can copy it or put it with the flowers when they deliver them. That's what I have to do when I order flowers for people who don't live near me. So then Austin says, then after you've done this, then I can provide you or give you a proper price quotation. A quotation is a bid or an amount of money that you estimate something will cost, and you give it to somebody who wants to do business with you. Tom and I record, so we often have people who contact us and go, oh, I want to have you record this book, or I want to have you record this ad or commercial. Can you give me a quote? Quote is short for quotation, and it's just an amount of money that we think we're going to charge. Now, that quotation may change based on what you actually have done. Sometimes I go to a job and it's different from what I thought it was going to be, and so my quotation will either go higher or lower the final price, but that's a quotation. If you're remodeling your home, you'll want to first contact the people, the builders who are going to be doing some work, and first ask for an estimate or a quotation. And so then you can kind of have an idea how much it's going to cost.
Right. So, of course, Austin needs to know the details of the gift card and what gift she wants to include with the bouquet of flowers. And once he knows all those things, then he can make an estimate or give her a quotation on the price. So he says, of course, I'll write an email and send it to you within the next hour or so with those descriptions. Thank you so much for your prompt assistance today. Thank you for being so quick because graduation is coming up soon. And Austin says, it's my pleasure. I'm happy to do that for you. Congratulations to your friend on her graduation. And I hope we can help to make it a memorable day. So if something's memorable, it's something you're going to remember. It's going to be special, and you're going to have some nice photos in your photo album, and you're going to cherish that moment forever. Okay, that brings us to the end of our explanation for today. It's time now to hear from our Chinese teacher.
Hello everyone, 我是派老师。今天讲解的是6月13号 Unit7 Finding the Perfect Graduation Present。今天这一课是多益单元，内容和毕业有关。现在是6月份，国内各级学校有很多学生已经完成一个阶段的求学，参加完毕业典礼就要向下个阶段迈进。在当天会有许多毕业生收到花束，恭贺他们的学习成就。很多听众朋友应该都收过花，不过大家知道怎么用英文订花吗？课文的对话内容我相信对大家会很有帮助。Without further ado， 我们一起看看今日课程内容的学习重点。这一段对话其实是 Austin 还有 Zoe 这个女孩子之间的对话。那 Austin 他就是在花店服务。好，那我们一起来看前面呢 Austin 接起电话就很热情的回答，好，我希望能够呢协助你。那 Zoe 就称呼他 Hi Austin， 然后就直接告诉他他的目的是什么。I was hoping to place an order for a graduation ceremony。 所以他是想要订花，所以我们想要订购什么东西，其实是 place an order for something， 订购什么东西，下订单。再来呢，后面他并不只是说我要买花而已，他还清楚说明我希望你们能够把花送到毕业典礼的现场。所以他问 Do you have any bouquets that are available for delivery that day？ 好，所以这里我们看到外送的服务 for delivery。 Delivery 当然我们知道像我们点一些譬如说 Uber Eats 或 Food Panda 之类，他们其实也会提供这种所谓的外送，那这个就是 delivery services。好，再来我们看到花店的 Austin 回答 We can certainly accommodate you。 这里的 accommodate 请同学特别注意，并不是容纳的意思，而是我们可以配合你啊， We can accommodate you。 再来接着 Austin 他很乐意接下这张订单，同时呢他也对这个 Zoe 做出了一些建议。那你要不要送什么花呢？他建议这个 Zoe 可以买3种花，包括 roses、peonies 还有 hydrangeas 这3种花。那为什么买这3种花呢？他就说 as a suitable congratulatory gesture。 那在英文里面有 gesture 这个单字，不过其实我们在理解上并不用把这个 gesture 想成是手势，所以就是送这些花代表什么？就是想要恭喜的意思，就要恭贺毕业生。再来，这个 Zoe 她还有进一步的问题，她想说除了买花之外，还有没有其他的东西也可以跟着花束一并送给毕业生。 Austin 的回答是 To make the gift extra special， 为了要让礼物呢非常的特别， We offer add-ons。 所以请同学可以特别记住这些 add-ons 等于是周边的商品，除了花卉以外的周边商品。好，再来呢，请同学看到 Zoe 听到非常高兴，原来有这么多其他的周边商品，不过他当然也希望收到花的人清楚明白的知道这是谁送的，所以要让对方知道是谁送的，势必要写一张卡片啦。所以 One more thing, I don't want a generic card。 所以送花的时候呢，我不要那种一体适用通用的卡片。 Can I customize a graduation card and attach it to the bouquet？ 所以他希望的呢是客制化的 customize。 那 Austin 的回答是没有问题，我们可以帮你准备一张客制化的卡片。好，那请同学也特别呢写下一个单字，这里的动词 customize C-U-S-T-O-M-I-Z-E 它是一个动词， customize a graduation card， 所以它可以做一张专门为了毕业典礼而客制化的卡片。那当然这张卡片就是 It's a custom made card， It's custom made C-U-S-T-O-M 连结号 made， 它是客制化的卡片。好，再来 Austin 愿意提供这样子的服务。此外呢，他也对 Zoe 提出要求说，我们不想要弄错，所以可以麻烦你写一封 email， 再告诉我们你到底要订购哪些东西，有哪一些要求请求。然后最后面呢， Austin 也做出了承诺，我会在 email 里面跟你报价， Then I can provide you with a proper price quotation。请同学把这个 price quotation 画起来，就是报价。这里的 quotation 不是引用别人的话的意思，而是报价 a price quotation。 好，那 Zoe 回答我很乐意啊，我会 email 给你的，没有问题。那最后呢 Austin 要非常客气的说，好，因为 Zoe 谢谢他嘛， Thank you so much， 所以 Austin 怎么回应呢？ It's my pleasure， 很高兴很荣幸能够为您提供服务，那帮我祝贺你的朋友毕业了。那同时呢，我们也希望说提供这样子的服务，能够让他觉得毕业典礼呢是永生难忘的。We can help to make it a memorable day. A memorable day 其实就是让这一天让人难忘，印象深刻，让人难忘。好，以上就是我们针对多益课程第1天的中文讲解，谢谢大家。
We're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. Now we're going to talk about some useful expressions. Sometimes when you make a phone call and you want some kind of service, then you have to inquire about services. You have to ask about services. You have to ask over the phone or in person or in an email exactly what you want and what they can do for you. So here's the first one. How much does it cost for overnight delivery? So that's pretty direct there. How much does it cost? You could also say, what's the cost for overnight delivery? How much do you charge for it?
That's right. So that's pretty important. If you wait too long or you're busy and you forget, sometimes you have to pay extra money for faster service. So it'll get there on time. So they're asking about overnight delivery. That can be quite expensive. Especially if you're in the States. If you're in Taiwan, it's a little cheaper, but it's definitely more expensive. So how much does it cost for overnight delivery? Number 2, could you provide a quotation for your services? You could ask that, or what's the price? What do you estimate it's going to be in total? Usually with this kind of service, they'll have a final price they can give you. It's like ordering a pizza. Sometimes I'll say, how much will that all be? So they don't really need to give you a quotation. They can tell you the direct price. But yeah, you want to first ask about how much things will be before you actually order them. Sometimes you'll be shocked to find out they're a lot more expensive than you planned on or cheaper.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't know what they're going to do for you or what needs to be done. The price could fluctuate. It could change. So you need a quotation or an estimate for their services. And number 3 here says, do you offer any special discounts at certain times? Of course, we all like a good bargain, don't we? And so this person here would be asking about special discounts. Do you offer that? Is a discount available at certain times? Like if I order next week when it's not so busy, will it be a cheaper price? Will you give me a 10% or 20% discount if I order then? But if I order today, say on Valentine's Day or something, of course, it's going to be very expensive.
Yeah, if you've waited until the day before something or the day before you need something, good luck. It's going to cost you a lot of money. Okay, here's our discussion question. I'll ask you first, Tom.
Okay.
What are some other gifts you can give people when they graduate?
That's a good question. Of course, flowers are the most common, but I suppose you could give more practical things like money. I don't know if you're supposed to give somebody money in a red envelope at graduation. I think that's only for 过年. But indeed, you could give them money, although some people may think that's, not quite so special. Yeah, not so personal.
Yeah.
Just here, take some money and go buy yourself some food or something. Yeah, you could give somebody some food, like a box of chocolates or maybe some special treats from locations around Taiwan, like some nougat candy from Hualien or something like that. That might be a gift you can give someone at graduation, but I think most often it's just the flowers.
I see a lot of flowers being handed out with little teddy bears in them. I live in a neighborhood across the street from a school. So I see a lot of them outside in their graduation gowns. It's a college. Graduation gowns, taking pictures with all these bouquets or bouquets, with cute little balloons or teddy bears in them. In the past, I've had friends graduate, depending on how much money I have at the time. Sometimes I've given them a new briefcase or a new satchel. It's a carrying bag that, you can wear over your shoulder. Sometimes parents will give their kids a trip. Maybe they want to take a trip somewhere. So it depends on what your budget is, how much you have to spend. But there are a lot of great ideas out there if you just ask around or get online and see what some of the popular graduation gifts are, this year.
And of course, you're all free to discuss this topic amongst yourselves in the class and come up with your own ideas. That brings us to the end of our lesson for today. Thanks for joining us, and please join us again next time when we continue to talk about getting a graduation bouquet. From all of us here at English Digest, I'm Tom.
I'm Stephanie.
Goodbye.
Bye.